course, man. Of course.
Because give it up for Chris and Chelsea and everybody.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah. Pretty cool. Yes, thank you.
So, one night in Afghanistan in 2009, a young paratrooper sitting alone after a firefight, contemplating his lost friends from past appointments from the fight that day, he decides he's going to end it. And as he sits there with the rifle in his mouth, he can taste the carbon and the gunpowder from that earlier firefight. And in a moment of silence, of just like time stops, for the moment, there's no helicopters, there's no gunfire, there's no mortars. It's just silent. And as that paratrooper reaches down to pull the trigger, instead of pulling the trigger, he sees a pen and a piece of paper on the table in front of him. That paratrooper was me. In 2009, I was going to kill myself. And this past month, thanks to the open mic here, I've been able to share this story. That night, instead of killing myself, I wrote 5 songs. Those songs never got put to words, so they essentially became poems. And I'm going to share those 5 poems with you guys tonight. Lost souls. E pluribus unum, from many come one. Witness to their falling all around me, their blood upon my face, upon my hands, the screams never ending, forever in my head. I see them lying cold and empty on the ground, waiting to return once more the dust of earth. Just another pile of bones left to rot. Their accusing eyes behold me, they pierce my soul. What's left of it mocks their cries for mercy. There's nothing I can do. I'm not their savior. I'm just the one who made it out alive, forced to remember and can't forgive myself, won't let myself forget that they'll never fight again. They'll never hold again the ones they loved, the goodbyes they'll never have the chance to say. I'm still here. Why am I allowed to live? Our blood is spilled for nothing at all. We were better. We came in peace, or so they claimed. Just another excuse to kill and in spirit maimed. Covert population control beneath the world's notice. Why are only the poor committed to the fighting and dying, while those who think they're better men find all the profit? Their pockets are lined with purloined silver, stolen riches. Subverted to their will, a well-timed word to spill the blood of others. We were taught to hate, driven into bloodthirsty frenzy. They have strings attached. The desires of our hearts, deep and dark, are hidden. Their charade is clear, yet I'm powerless to stop it. I'm only one man. Their strength in numbers, we can pull them down. They smile to our faces, promising it all is for the best. Yet who are they to judge? They've lied like all the rest. Manipulated and divided, it's we who've been conquered. We have purchased the fairy tales that now rule our lives. Planted in our dreams are fake and empty hopes, yet we cling to them. Promises that can never come true. Lies that make it possible to sleep at night. The New World Order already dawns upon us. Why do we allow them to drive us further into the ground? We've surrendered and lost all that was won for us in blood and tears. Let now be the time we say no more. The time we take them down. Rise together. We're a force unstoppable. We'll contest the price. Take control once more. Our destiny is in our hands. From many come one. Question. What have we gained from questioning ourselves? We've made our choices for a reason, even if it's never known. Who are we to question fate? Our path is predetermined. The destination is the mystery. The journey, they are the forge. Unhindered, destiny will be our guide. She will take us to our place so long as we never back down and we accept responsibility, knowing, no matter what, that our actions are just. Defy the demons that plague us with doubt, forever trying to change us from our path. Are we so blinded we've allowed their choices to become ours? We're all afraid to take that step ourselves, that step alone. Nothing can withstand us, yet our choices make us wrong. Allow the simple things to stain our thoughts. They hold us back, we're paralyzed, allowing everyone else to dictate how our lives are lived. When will we learn that it is our life, that we are who live it? We have control, our choices made and yet to make. Accept what's ours, confront and face the demons. No longer shall they rule us, sic semper tyrannis, thus always the tyrants. We reclaim our humanity, no longer zombies on the path to nowhere. Awaken, carpe diem, and regain our due. Stand tall, be counted, and be without fear. Do not let fear rule you. We're the key, the cure we've searched for so long. Plague. They are alone and empty. Tomorrow's pain is still a mystery. Tomorrow's pain, an enigma. A body broken, a hallowed shell. Doomed to tread this earth, his own private hell. There's no understanding them. He returns their hate. Heart full of vengeance, shunned and silent. His screams unheard. The empty shadows dark and cold, he awaits them there. His sanctuary undisturbed. To spend it all uncaring, this eternity unbending. Abandoned on his knees in prayer, he yearns for death's release. His desires unrequited, forced to fill the emptiness, reminded of past wrongs, failed, tortured, unforgiven. That done once right now matters not. All they see is failure, defined by his mistakes. He is to them a disease, a plague upon humanity. A creature of their hate, he spreads his poison easily among them. Their thought and dreams are twisted as his pleasure. His face haunted, a haunted smile, harbinger of their doom. Condemned to walk this path, their lives are ruined by his wrath. He rips their souls from mortal coils, their suffering the spoils. Disallowed the joy he'll never know, a parasite within to grow. Their perfect lives they leave behind, to join him is their fate. In this hell that he'll create, he spreads his plague, their hate. He twists their minds and hearts asunder, their loss of joy his plunder. Puppets dance his tune before him, that which lights his face is grim. The sky rains blood as the earth tears itself apart from the inside. He waits and watches it match his suffering in the throes. It will take him with it. It will take him with it soon. He is no longer alone. He knows. Angel of my nightmare. Acid flows through my veins. Once blood and life pumped through me, replaced and lost, corroded by a heart of lies. Never again shall I let someone close enough to cut me. Never again the fallen walls surround me. Fueled by acid now, a reminder, burning away inside me forever. Never again. Trust no one, I'll remember. To think with my brain, my heart is for feeling. Never again while I let myself be hurt. I let her in, but I'm the fool, a toy to make her days more interesting. Her smile haunts me, angel of my nightmare. The plague that rent my soul from limb, she found me, cast from the sky this demon. Perfection filled my vision, awaiting pain and suffering. Blinded, I surrendered. Pawn to hell is yet unknown, my funeral shroud. This hate infused my blackened heart, stronger still than I have ever been. Faster and harder than before, a foundation new, unpenetrated pain. Now the slave, not master, eternal and unsated. Falling. Today there's a darkness over my head. Can't seem to shake these feelings that surround me. I'm filled with an emptiness that may never leave. Everything good in life falls to pieces. I'm haunted by the failed dreams and aspirations of my life. Seems I'm only good at hurting those around me. Smashing their dreams and shattering hearts, like flesh comes right off the bone. Can't shake this darkness, not sure that I want to. Where once was love, now dwells this hate. This darkness has triumphed over the light. The world crumbles. I sit and laugh. I've seen these days coming for so long. Madness on approach, it will never fade. Creator and destroyer, my hell is home. The black abyss of oblivion stretches wide, an embrace of death and loss forever. I'm falling closer to the point of no return, going forever deeper into the void. I'll never know what could have been, knowing instead the demons that haunt my nightmares. They torment me to my core, an eternity of regret. I've failed, they remind me. I'm torn apart with ease, no chance for resistance. I'm crushed within an instant. I'm stripped of hope and of light bereaf. Pain and piercing cold are the only gifts. I may never again know the light, nor feel its warmth. Today there's a darkness over my head that can never be shaken. Still I fight. The darkness my fuel in this place that I've been taken. Nothing will withstand me, my happiness my own. If the darkness be mine, be it so. As I said, I wrote those 5 songs instead of killing myself. I stayed awake all night and wrote those. 22 veterans a day commit suicide, guys. And that's the ones that are reported. That's not counting the homeless, the unknowns. That's not counting our civilian friends. That's, just a whole nother different statistic. Mental health is not something to do alone. If you guys know anybody that need help, if they look like they're out of it, they look like they're down, ask. Ask if they're okay. Seek help. Don't let them do it alone. And if you're the one that's thinking about suicide, don't be like me. Don't put the gun in your mouth. Go get the help. It takes more courage to get the help than it does to sit there and be scared and end it.
That's right.